KUGAN, CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global at the final press conference here for the York Hall Brawl. Have I made that up?
I think you have.
Taylor versus McCaskill, featuring a whole host of other talent.
Yeah.
Sounds better, doesn't it? Conor Benn, how are you, all right?
I'm good, thank you, sir.
Do you know what? As soon as he'd come off that table, I thought straight away, Conor hasn't spoke here. And then it got me thinking, did he speak? And I missed it.
I was hoping I didn't have to speak.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't know. Do you know what? I've sort of like just, I think I'm an introvert. I'm just like, whatever. I was hoping my car was still stuck and it was still snowing. I genuinely was. I called Charlie and told him, I was like, Tone, you know, like, have I still got to do this? Then they weren't picking up, and then I called Eddie. I was like, Ed, you know, is it still on? And I walked to my car and I was hoping it was like, stuck still. Bit worm.
It's alright, you did alright. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, true.
Talk to me about your opponent you're facing Wednesday night.
Oh, well, I've just literally found out my opponent. He's a French African kid, tough, who ain't been stopped before. It don't faze me anymore. I ain't really bothered because I just go in there and do what I got to do. When I fought that Brandon Sanudo in America, you know, I had a severe reaction to a dye on a Wednesday. I had to go emergency, had to go see a skin specialist that have antibiotics, steroid tablets, steroid creams, ointments for my face. So come fight night, I said to Tone, I feel unfit, mate. I couldn't run, I couldn't do pads, my face was dripping pus in pillows, so I thought I ain't fighting. And then I was doing pads on the last day with Tone to shed a few pounds, and I went to Tone, I feel unfit, mate, like my chest is tight, because the swelling went from my face to my throat to my chest. And Eddie goes, mate, you ain't fighting. And then I said, no, let me just go see the skin specialist. And then it miraculously went down. And then I got in the ring and done what I had to do. So, you know, I'm at home now. I ain't jet lagged. I ain't got all this madness going on. My card stopped working out there as well, so I couldn't pay for the medicines or bills. You know, so there's so much madness going on as well. And you know, I went in there and done what I had to do. So you know, I'm fit, fresh. My chest ain't closed, and you know, I'm on British soil. So you know, it's good to be back at the York Hall, and you know, I plan on really giving this geezer a hard fight.
Some interesting things you said in the press conference, Conor. You know that when you first started out, you were kind of didn't want you to come across to the public as this boring fighter. So you were kind of trying to cater towards the crowd rather than what was possibly best for yourself.
Yeah, my first four fights, I'd be in the ring and I'd think, is this a boring fight? Is this boring? Like, is this what the people are thinking? And I promise you on my life, that's what I would be thinking. Unless I didn't hear them go, I thought it was a boring fight. So I just done whatever I'd done, which was madness. Instead of me thinking about what I actually had to do. And now I started thinking about what I actually have to do. I've improved. It's you know, I care that much about what the supporters think of me or how I fight. You know, and you know, and I just want my supporters to go, yep, Conor Benn's fighting. You know, you watch Andre Ward, great fight. I can't knock him for what he'd done. Floyd Mayweather, towards the end of his career, people found it a bit boring. Although they were technically gifted, some people found it boring. I want people to go, oh yeah, Conor Benn's on, no matter what, who he's fighting, it's going to be a great fight. And that was the sort of mentality I had when I first turned over. Same with Ricky Hatton, every single fight he fought, it'd take for him to get knocked out to lose. He'd just go in there and have it, you know. So I think the more I perfect my come forward techniques, such as slipping and coming off the jab rather than, you know, hooks all the time, you know, that'll still be my style from now until the end of my career.
Throughout this year, you've had the subtle step-ups, but next year, you get the feeling that you're going to be pushed and tested.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. You know, it's just about getting the fights at the right time at a minute, just to get the rounds in and still learn from it as well. It's not saying, oh, you're fighting bums or picking easy fights. I'm slowly getting better level of opposition, and you know, the titles are going to come. You know, AJ got knocked when I remember, because I sort of come when he was still having a few learning fights, and he would get knocked, and now he's unified world champion, heavyweight world champion. You know, you got to have these learning fights to learn. Do you know what I mean? So for my first, say if I fought Errol Spence in my first 3 fights, but don't make no sense. But now people can sort of little bit compare me to what I could be like in, you know, a few more years. That's for as long as I keep learning and growing and have these learning fights. But that time will come.
I've noticed as well a lot more up and coming fighters are kind of mentioning your name as, but you know, calling you out a lot of the time as well. We've heard from a few recent interviews that we've done, people saying
someone done an interview with I can't remember who the guy was calling at me and Josh Kelly.
Yeah, James did that interview.
Oh, was it him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually typed my name in and it come up. That's the only way I see it. I can't imagine to think how many fighters call me out and I don't even know.
Yeah.
But you know him, I don't know who he is. I don't really care at the minute. You know, I'm happy. I'm content in my stage in my career. I don't need to fight you. Do you know what I mean? I'll just have as many learning fights as I want. And you know, if you make it to the top, then we'll fight. I don't need to fight you. Who are you? You ain't getting anything off me, off the back of me.
I've been talking to your dad this week actually.
Have you?
Yeah, we spoke a few times this week actually. Yeah.
What's he saying? Talking about his fight.
No comment. But he was talking about you, and you know, he's his house. He's talking about his house, sending me some pictures and stuff of what's going
his
on.
His house. Oh, you like that? You tight?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sending pictures of his house. What, the wood? Like, there's nothing there yet.
I sent him a picture of my flat. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's going to send
my 2-bed flat. He's sending me pictures of like 9-bed mansions.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all good.
No, I've got them all on my phone as well.
It's all
I
good.
think you sent them to Tone and everyone at the gym as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, whether your dad's got to fight again or not, I know you've made your feelings clear about that situation in the past, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's what it is.
All right, well listen, have you got anything else you'd like to add?
No, just thank you to the supporters. It's been a great year, great successful year. You know, I told the supporters I was going to come back better from the injury, and as a fighter I genuinely meant it. You know, I hope all the supporters start taking my word for gold, and when I say something's going to be done, it's going to be done. And you know, there's been a lot of hills in that this year, but you know, I've come out on top every single one, and I just want to say thank you to all the supporters for supporting me this year. 2018 is going to be another great year.
All right. Just one more thing actually, I've just forgotten about your dad. When you speak to your dad, try and tell him what a baller is. A baller, yeah. So he didn't know what a baller was. He thought he
should have just said your son, Nigel. Your son.
Do you know what I had to do?
Go on.
I had to Google it, get the definition from the Urban Dictionary, and send it to him.
Did he still understand it after reading that?
He kind of understood, because it was like literally...
What was it in the Urban Dictionary?
It was like someone from the street who's made it to the top.
Oh, was that a baller?
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought I was a baller. Like, you know, baller. You know, like...
But that is what... It's really from pro baseball, I think it is. It was the term used for them. People that grew up in underprivileged areas and stuff that cracked it to multi-million-pound contracts in, like...
Oh, wait, is that movie, film? Ballers?
No, there's a series called Ballers, but I haven't watched it, so I'm not going to comment whether that's the same thing. But
yeah,
but you know the
I'll
expression.
explain it to him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I thought I was a baller until you said that explanation, but
that's from the Urban Dictionary, right?
Yeah, but who goes by the Urban Dictionary?
Can you hold this? Wait, no, hold on. I'm going to actually wait there. Wait there. Right. Definition of a baller. You ready?
Go on.
A thug that has made it to the big time. Originally referred ball players that made it out of streets to make millions as a pro ball player, but now is used to describe any thug that is living large. I wasn't calling him a thug when I said that. I had to point that out.
So did you show him?
Yeah,
I did.
I sent him that.
So what, was you calling him a baller?
Yeah, because
did he hang up?
No, because he was sending me that, right?
Yeah, bedroom.
So that's why I called him a baller. You know, it was just a term.
Did he laugh?
He didn't understand what it meant.
I'm surprised he didn't go saying, Conor, don't do no interviews with that KUGAN, mate.
He went, why? Look, why? Am I missing something? Well, that's it. That was the fun parts of our conversation anyway. The rest was all serious talk about you. But anyway.
Or him.
Yeah, absolutely. All All right, Conor, thank you very much for talking to iFull TV. Best
Pleasure.
luck on Wednesday night. I'm sure we'll catch up with you after the fight.
Thank you.
Top man.